Hi, I'm Willie Victor. I'm the owner and the director of Essentials for Health. I am a nutritionist, and becoming a nutritionist was really a journey that started very early in my life. I didn't know that that was a journey that I was on. When I was about age 8, I was a very sick child. I was in the hospital for a year and a half. I had anemia, I was very thin. The doctors were really not sure what was wrong with me, but I had a lot of severe pain. During the time that I was in the hospital, I actually looked at all the nurses and the doctors, and I was intrigued by what they did. And I made a decision at that time that I was going to have a career in medicine. I didn't know what direction I would go, but I made a decision that I would be doing something to help people with their health. I loved science when I was in school. I found that anatomy and physiology were just those were just classes that called to me, and I was always very enthusiastic about that. So when I was in my 20s, I went to school, back to school, and I became a respiratory therapist. But during that time, I also studied nutrition. I was working with children, I was working with adults in severe and critical care, but I also kept reading about how nutrition could help people to become more healthy. Then in my late 40s, I became severely ill again. The gut issue returned. But this time it wasn't just my gut. My muscles ached, I had a lot of pain, I was in severe fatigue, and I actually wasn't able to function as I like to function in life. And so I went to the doctor, and it just seemed that the testing didn't come out with any answers. There was just no direction from the allopathic world that could actually make me feel that we were getting answers to what was going on with me. So in my 40s, I developed this severe gut illness again, and my muscles hurt this time. I had a lot of pain, and the fatigue was so bad that I couldn't function the way I like to normally function in life. I went to the doctor, and there just didn't seem to be any answers. They did all kinds of testing, and they couldn't relate my symptoms to some particular disease. But I knew that food was killing me. I told the doctor, I said, every time I eat, something goes wrong. I either have pain or fatigue. And we knew that there was a relationship, we just couldn't figure it out. And I'm Italian, I love food. Food's a part of my life. It's part of everything that I do as far as pleasure and entertaining. And I was really sad that there was gonna be a change in what I could eat, because I realized that that was part of what was causing my illness. The doctors had talked about the fact that they wanted to do some surgeries because I ended up in the hospital with some very severe bowel issues, and I decided that I didn't want to go down that road. I had worked with that in the hospital, and I now decided that what I wanted to do is that I wanted to find out if nutrition could help find the answers to my illness. So I went back to nutrition school. While I was in school, I started practicing some of the things that I was learning, and I actually found my health to start improving. The symptoms that I was having were getting better. So I started to relate how food could be my medicine. And I made a decision that that's how I was going to base my practice, on food helping people to become healthier. I wanted to take a preventative direction instead of an acute care direction. In the hospital, everyone was already sick that came in and very ill. I wanted to see if I could help them either to resolve their symptoms or to prevent the disease that might be coming on. So the other thing I felt that where I could relate to people is that I could empathize with the clients that were on a journey, because I had had those symptoms. I had been fatigued. I had gone to the doctor, and the doctor was not able to really give me a concrete answer. And so I had to go looking for the answers myself. I went down that journey of finding out how nutrition could support my illness and actually make me feel better. So when people come in, I can relate to them. I can understand how frustrated they are and where they are in this journey of good health. While I was in nutrition school, there was a great pearl that I incorporated into my business, and that was that everything starts in the gut. If you heal the gut, you usually heal the body. And so my journey with you is going to be about healing the gut. The gut is the second brain of the body. It's connected to your brain, it's connected to your endocrine system, to your immune system. It's connected to every system in the body. I was told that if I could heal the gut, I would help people to heal their disease. That 95% of those things start in the gut. So that's what we're going to focus on. So I would like to invite you to come in for a 45-minute consultation. At that time, we will listen to your story. I will have you bring in your lab work if you have some for me to review, and we will talk about what your goals are and where you want to go with your health. At that time, we'll meet each other and you can decide whether my program and I as a practitioner is the person that you want to work with. You can also visit my website. My website has testimonials from clients that have been here and have felt that they have had improvement in their health from working with me. And I would invite you to also look at some of the things that I do. I have a couple of videos on the website and you can review those as well.